city folk think it's hot when the gum on your sidewalks starts to peel and stick to your shoes. But down here, it's different. Here, nothing comes off. It's just layers and layers of this kitchen freak's droppings baked on the hard heat of the burners. Oh, we got 5 of them in town. Northeast side is really messed up, and this week he screwed up and didn't clean up the oily mess, and this is where we are. I'd show you where, but I'm a goddamn range, so I don't have hands, you fools. But I do have emotions, and right now, I got a bad burn I need to get off my chest. So I decided to do what I always do, which is to cook for a week and then to clean my range at the end of the week. And I thought this was going to be just another cleaning, but it was not. This mess is a result of getting oil spilled onto my range top at the beginning of the week and thinking I'll be able to steam it off, and so I left it. I was too busy and I cooked at least 10 more meals until now. And now I have an issue. Firstly, my routine is to use this wonderful solvent called Barkeeper's Friend. It usually bites through the grease and the burns if I soak it and leave it for about 20 minutes. So I sprinkle it on, add some water, and leave it for 20 minutes, and it usually works. It seems to break down all the gunk and usually works wonders for me, but this week, something else happened. It's so baked on, it's so caked in, that I got a little scared. What I would usually do is after I wipe off the solution, I would just take the steamer to get rid of some of the caked on mess, but this did not go to plan, as you will see. Let me speed up the application process of the Barkeeper's Friend and show you what happened when I got to the steaming part. The steaming is supposed to be simple without lots of elbow grease, but this oil was burned in, and it burned in so many times, and I started to panic. Unfortunately, I have what you would refer to as a BMW kitchen, which means one you can afford to buy, but not one you can afford to fix. So I really didn't want to replace this custom range if I damaged it permanently that the previous owner put in, because it looks pricey and it's probably hard to find parts for. I'm just not interested in that, so I'm trying to preserve it as best as I can. I am afraid to use abrasives on it, and there's too many risky options on YouTube, so I don't want to take a chance in case of discoloring or just simply not working. What are your thoughts? Do you have any advice for a fellow cook? Anyway, I got to steaming and I realized nothing was coming off without tons of pressure, without tons of elbow grease. I almost hurt my arm just working at it. So it started to come off, but I can't get into the nooks and I can't get into the crannies, and there's bits that just simply will not come off, and I'd like it to be clean again as I used to be able to get it. This is not how it's supposed to happen, and I'm glad I had the cameras on when it did, so maybe you can give me some advice. Usually, the steamer's enough, and then I'm done and I have a brand new stove after 20 minutes of cleaning, but any recommendations, serious ones that work, would be greatly appreciated, and I thank you always for your support.